This is massive. Russia just shocked Elon Musk and SpaceX with their new rocket engine. Welcome to TechVerse. Russian engines are amazing, Elon Musk exclaimed following the country's decision to suspend supply to the United States. The United Launch Alliance, a joint venture between Boeing and Lockheed Martin, is powered by the RD-180 engine, which is manufactured by Russia. Musk noted that his company SpaceX, which designs and manufactures its own rocket engines, will be unaffected by the ruling. Following Russia's decision to restrict supply of rocket engines to the United States of America, Elon Musk recently expressed his concerns about the quality of Russian engines. During an interview with the CEO of Insider's parent company, Axel Springer, Musk visited Tesla's factory in Fremont, California, and characterized the Russian-built RD-180 engine as a fantastic engine. The conversation took place at Tesla's factory in Fremont, California, where Musk praised the RD-180 engine, which was manufactured in Russia, as a fantastic engine. It was also revealed that Russian engines were employed by a number of U.S. aviation manufacturers, notably Boeing and Lockheed Martin, to power their aircraft. In an article published by The Verge, the United Launch Alliance ULA, a joint venture between Boeing and Lockheed Martin, describes how the RD-180 engine is used to push the company's Atlas V rocket into space. It is likely that the Blue Origin firm will construct the engine for United Launch Alliance's new Vulcan rocket, yet delays are alleged to have caused unhappiness with the corporation. According to Musk's comments, Russian rocket engines were no longer being provided to the United States as retaliation for the sweeping sanctions imposed against the country following its invasion of Ukraine. Russian Space Agency Chairman Dmitry Rogozin earlier claimed that in such a situation, we will be unable to supply the United States with our world-class rocket engines. Allow them to use anything else to fly, such as their broomsticks or something else totally to go around. Dr. pressed Musk on whether the current situation was dangerous for the United States. Musk responded affirmatively. Musk responded with the following statement. In recent years, both Boeing and Lockheed have placed an increasing dependence on the Russian RD-180 turbofan engine. To be honest with you, it's a terrific engine, the authors said of the program. In addition, they are seeking to move away from it in the future with engines from Blue Origin. He explained further. In addition, according to my study, the Antares is believed to be fueled by the RD-181 nuclear reactor. As a result, they won't be able to go by airplane. Developed by Northrop Grumman, the Antares rocket is a two-stage vehicle capable of carrying payloads to low Earth orbit weighing up to 8,000 kilograms, almost 18,000 pounds. A key application of the spacecraft is for commercial resupply trips, which are included in the company's contract with NASA. During a recent insider interview, Tesla CEO Elon Musk expressed concern about international cooperation in the space industry, which was mirrored by record-breaking astronaut Peggy Whitson. Whitson spoke out against the United States' reliance on Russian rocket engines, arguing that the United States was relying on Russian rocket engines to a greater extent than it should have. In the words of Whitson, I'd want to see us encourage more rocket engine development in the United States of America. The benefit to us, I feel, would be significant. When asked whether SpaceX was at risk or benefited from the suspension of Russian engine shipments, Musk said in the affirmative at SpaceX, we develop and manufacture our own rocket engines from the ground up. As a result, we didn't have any Russian components on hand when we needed them. According to Elon Musk, Russia would never be able to take down the SpaceX Starlink internet due to a smart reason that he presented. Elon Musk, the founder and CEO of SpaceX, believes that Russia will be unable to destroy his Starlink satellite constellation. High-speed internet is being transmitted down to the rest of the Earth by the SpaceX spacecraft, which is circling overhead in low Earth orbit. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has just launched operations in Ukraine in an effort to maintain communication with the country during Russia's invasion of the country. Ukrainian government provided him with on-the-ground satellite receivers for Starlink, which enabled them to remain connected, even if conventional internet sources were unavailable for an extended length of time. Musk, a multi-billionaire businessman, has previously expressed fear that Russia could snoop on Starlink connections and other communications. According to a new interview with the New York Times, He is unconcerned about Russia employing missiles to physically destroy the communication satellites of the Starlink satellite network's communication satellites. It has been reported that there is an excess of Starlink satellites in the sky, and that the rate at which SpaceX launches rockets is simply too fast for the Kremlin's war machine to keep up with. It will not be easy to take out Starlink, according to Musk, because there are 2,000 satellites in orbit. This translates into a considerable number of anti-satellite missiles. He says, "I'm praying that we won't have to put this to the test in the near future. We will be able to launch satellites faster than they will be able to launch anti-satellite missiles, I believe," says the author, to help the war-torn country that has been ravaged by Russian forces and has been unable to communicate properly. The businessman sent a truckload of dishes. Mr. Musk volunteered his aid to Ukraine after hearing the country's deputy prime minister make an urgent plea for assistance in the country. SpaceX Starlink, according to Mikhailo Fedorov, Ukraine's Minister for Digital Affairs, has played a key role in keeping emergency services connected and in saving lives throughout the country. However, he added that, due to electrical shortages in some areas, the country now requires generators in order to keep the dishes operational. On being questioned about the software, Mr. Musk indicated that he had modified it to reduce peak power usage, which would allow Starlink to be powered by the cigarette lighter in a car. As an added bonus, he has enabled mobile roaming capabilities, which will allow moving cars to stay connected as well. When asked about the crisis in Ukraine, Musk responded that he was surprised that such a thing had even occurred in the first place. "It's shocking to see something like that in this day and age," Musk said of the incident. "On the whole, I got the idea that we had progressed far enough away from such incidents. Concern has been raised about it. If you manage to get away with it, the message to other countries will be sent out. In addition, if you are able to get away with anything, it will serve as a signal to other countries that they too may be able to get away with something." And he went on to say, "I honestly feel that Putin is significantly wealthier than I am. This is the case despite the fact that he has an astronomically enormous net worth of roughly $260 billion. Neither Russia nor the United States has stated that they plan to undertake a missile attack against the Starlink communications network, an act of satellite sabotage that occurred just as the invasion of Ukraine was getting launched has, however, been tentatively connected to the war-waging nation. The Russian space agency Roscosmos was allegedly taken down by the hacker group Anonymous, and Vladimir Putin's space commander recently stated that hacking satellites is a justification to go to war. This follows allegations that the Russian space agency Roscosmos was taken down by the hacker group Anonymous, despite the fact that Russia's Minister of Defense, Dmitry Rogozin, denied that the agency had been compromised. He gave an ominous message to anyone who may consider attempting to do so, according to him in an interview with Russian media. "I want to warn everyone who attempts to do so that it is fundamentally a crime that should be sternly punished, for the simple reason that destroying any country's satellite network has been cited as a casus belli or a reason to initiate a military conflict. In addition, we'll be looking for the persons who coordinated the attack. As a result, the Federal Security Service, the Investigative Committee, and the Prosecutor's Office will get all relevant materials, which will allow for the initiation of appropriate criminal procedures." According to the statement, Musk's SpaceX company just completed the successful launch of another 50 Starlink satellites into orbit, just 2 weeks after the first. Thanks for watching this video. Please make sure to hit like and subscribe to this channel